Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Elex II on the PlayStation 5. Alright, so we're going to be starting out by getting our son. Now, I did want to mention one thing before we move on to this mission, is do keep in mind that what you're seeing on YouTube is not exactly how it looks for us here on the PlayStation 5. You know, the YouTube processing does kind of butcher videos in a sense and make them look worse, particularly with the foliage. And then there's also our recording software too, which we've been having issues ever since we moved to the PlayStation 5. Look at the way it runs. Ever since we
stepping on the flowers.
Ever since we changed recording programs when we got the PS5, I've just never really liked it. It does seem a little bit lower quality than the previous software we're using. So keep that in mind as well, that the game does look a lot better than you're seeing on YouTube. And I guess you can see it when I don't look around. If I'm just sitting still.
Yeah, just don't move.
And don't move the camera. You can see it a little bit. But yeah, the foliage overall just looks crappy on YouTube. As it is, unless you're recording 4K. 4K looks fantastic. Which I'd like to do, but it's such a hassle. So here's our son, Dex. And that's the guy, which I call him Asgard. Yeah, he's raising our son for us. We're going to go loot all his crap before we get our son. I don't want our son to see us thieving.
I mean, he's right there.
I'm trying to be a good role model here.
He can hear you. You stole his toy train.
That's to bring with us. It's to bring with us, Jynx. Oh, we're actually able to do a lockpick now. So these lockpicks, I'm not entirely sure what the key here is, because I just move it back and forth and then it works. It doesn't seem like there's anything to it.
Oh.
Yeah, like there isn't. Maybe it gets.
It's kind of like Oblivion.
Maybe it gets harder or something. But yeah, so far, it's been super easy. There's no real trick to it or anything. We got another Elex drink, so that's some experience. Got some crystals. Sulfur. Alright, so let's actually go ahead and use that Elex drink. I try and drink this every time I find them. Otherwise, I'll forget I have them. And we want to level up as soon as we're able to. Oh, there's something else over here we didn't steal.
Steal the plant.
The general remedy. Some drugs. Just in case we get sick or injured.
Just got drugs lying around with children.
I know, right?
That's irresponsible.
And this Asgard guy is supposed to be a responsible parent figure. Alright, so I think we looted all their crap. So let's go and talk to... Well, I guess we can just talk to our son. We could just avoid talking to him.
Is it true the Morcons are bad people, Father?
Where did you hear that?
Mother says they invaded our camp at the World Heart and killed lots of us. It was really horrible. Why are the Morcons doing this?
It's hard to explain.
I don't get it. Only bad people would do something like that, wouldn't they?
So this is an interesting mechanic that I just kind of barely saw the surface of when I played for a few hours before, and it seems like you're actually teaching your child stuff, because like you can confuse them by telling them different things. Like I contradicted myself once, kind of. I kind of approached one thing as like a more complicated topic, while the other time I was more straightforward, and then he got confused because I didn't tell him like the same thing. And so yeah, it seems like there's some type of mechanic. I don't really know how in depth it is or what it does or again how it affects the story or your characters here. But yeah, there's some type of mechanic here that represents how you teach your son. So we do actually want to consider what we say here. Our choices are: it's not something a boy your age should ever have to see. We'll make sure nothing like that happens again, or the Morcans are led by their own religion. Which I think is what I said last time.
I would say the metal one.
We'll make sure nothing like that happens again. Okay.
We'll make sure nothing like that happens again.
I know. You always say it's a dangerous world. But people shouldn't do things like that to each other.
No, of course not. It was a small group. I'm sure not all Morcons are like that.
You mean those weren't real Morcons?
They were, but I think they attacked the World Heart because they were bad people, not because they were Morcons.
You're right, Father. It's hard to explain.
What are you up to?
Mother says I have to wait here until she finishes her work. But she's taking so long. Can't we go somewhere else?
It's probably for the best. You're not safe out here. Wait here. I'll take care of it.
Yeah, wait. That's all I ever do around here. You have to let Asgard know we're leaving too.
Okay, so maybe we gotta talk to Asgard before he'll actually start following us around here. Yeah, I never like saying that, whether in games or real life, you know, that something will never happen again, because I feel like you're just setting yourself up to lie. It's like, you don't know that something like that's never going to happen again. So yeah, we'll go and talk to him.
Jax, glad you're here. Kaya and the little one were worried.
How's my son?
Doing pretty well, considering recent events. But it's too much for a boy his age.
He shouldn't even be here.
Well, his mother wanted him with her. These last few days have been something else. Turbulent times we live in.
I'm taking the boy to the bastion. Kaya and I think it's the best thing for him, given the circumstances.
Won't hear me complaining. Means you're responsible for the boy from here on out. The bastion is in the north, right? The ruins where that Dawkins fella lives?
Seems like everybody but me knows who the old man is and what he's up to.
Well, you've clearly been out of town for quite some time.
Clearly.
I'll head out to the bastion right away then.
But you see, he's not a bad guy.
No.
Like, I don't have any problems with him. He's actually a pretty cool dude.
It's not like he's trying to snatch your son.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, he's
I'm tired of babysitting.
Exactly. And so I kind of like, when I first talked to her, the way she talked to us and kind of rubbed him in our face about his parenting skills, I kind of thought he was going to be kind of a rival or something. Maybe that's like her new boyfriend or something. But no, I don't really have any issues with him. If he is her new boyfriend, I kind of feel like we're going to be best friends or something. We can talk crap about her behind her back.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and talk to Dex. And you should follow us now.
Come with me. I'll get you out of here.
Really? I don't have to wait anymore?
I'll take you to the bastion.
Oh, I've always wanted to go there. Asgard says there's ghosts.
Really? That's what he tells you. We'll talk about this later.
Okay, I love ghosts.
Come on. We've got to go now.
I remember seeing a movie, I feel like it had Mark Wahlberg in it or something,
Where have you been all
with maybe Will Ferrell,
I'm not sure I should...
where there's like,
Oh.
is that the right movie I'm thinking
Where
of?
they're
I don't
like,
understand.
one's the dad, one's like the new stepdad.
Yeah, and they're like best friends or something like that.
Yeah, I think they become best friends.
Yeah, something like that.
That's right.
Every time he walks like that, it gets me cracking up.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, we won't listen to all the conversations as we're walking around because it happens often, especially when you bring a boy. But you guys can read the subtitles down there.
I kind of thought the kid was going to be annoying, but he's kind of cute.
I actually like the kid. Like, I think he's a good character.
He reminds me of Mowgli, the voice acting anyway.
Yeah, I think he's actually a pretty good character. I don't even mind that he often does follow you around up here.
asking stuff,
Yeah. There was
being a
one quest which I think is called So Many Questions, and yeah, he just sits there and asks you question after question after question as you're running around doing missions and stuff. But yeah, I thought that was interesting,
You
and
should
we'll see that
certainly
again.
engage your children. Like if you have a kid who asks a million questions, yes, it can be annoying, but keep that curiosity alive.
Yeah, like I feel like that's the best way to make sure you have an intelligent, curious, and interesting child is just let them ask questions. Don't make them feel stupid for asking them. And try your best to answer any question you can. Like, if we don't know the answer, we're going to find the answer
Yeah.
for our kids. We'll look it up on Google. I don't care what it is. Often I want to know. If I don't know the answer,
True.
then I want to know what it is.
Like, I don't know, but that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's figure it out together.
He doesn't fight, by the way. He just kind of watches and kind of cheers for you.
Why won't you tell me what happened to you?
I don't want you to worry.
Really? I'm the son of the biggest daredevil in the world, and you don't want to worry me?
Yeah, well, the less you know, the less you have to worry about. Come on.
Yeah, look at the way he
I kinda
stands.
love this kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was a good character. Again, there are some standout characters in the game that I've seen so far, which is why I would say that the dialogue is a little bit improved over the first game. But as we've seen, there are some that are not so good. We're gonna loot all this before people claim it as their house or something. I mean, we'd still steal from them.
Yeah, I don't really see like what the mechanic is there.
I don't know. You just run it back and forth. It seems to work. I don't know if I'm breaking lockpicks while doing that or anything, because I know you have multiple lockpicks. But yeah, I don't know how it works. Those are all easy ones. Maybe it gets more challenging.
Well, if I'd have known that lockpicking was going to be so easy, I'd have been a cat burglar.
We got a hood now, Jinx. Look at that.
Nice.
Got a little bit of
Sounds
armor
like
from
you
that.
already had a hood on your shirt.
Is that a hood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me take this off real quick. I gotta see. I mean, you can't turn it around, but that could be. It looked like a scarf
cowl
to me. I was thinking it was a scarf. Alright, so let's go and continue looting over here. Getting all these goodies. Again, it's a very loot-heavy game, so you're going to see a lot of this, guys.
Like, who lives here with all these candles?
Well, eventually this is all going to become, like, I think part of our town here that we're building.
Oh, is this the bastion?
Yeah, it's all of this. Like, it's the kind of the bastion is up there at the top, but there's like a bunch of little village areas all around it.
Oh, for people to move into?
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. I don't know for sure. But I kind of feel like this whole thing is going to be our base of operations or whatever. Again, could be.
Shop.
Yeah.
I heard
Now,
a critter.
that critter we killed over there, it's that annoying critter. That'll be a quest that we're going to get later, but we can start completing it now, where there's 5 critters around here that we have to kill.
What
Oh, I think
makes
that's-
them annoying.
What you're hearing is his jetpack.
Oh, he has a jetpack too?
Yeah, so that he can follow you and go everywhere you go. I don't know if you can
that
see
makes
it on him,
sense.
but yeah, he's got a jetpack too, so that he can follow you.
He has like Iron Man jetpack.
Yeah. Yep, he can fly around with you. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get around very well if he didn't get one.
He'd be like, Dad,
We'd just be leaving him.
give me a ride.
But yeah, this will be a quest though to kill these 5 critters, and we'll kill any ones that we run across. But without the markers, it might be kind of difficult to find them because I don't remember where they're all at. Some are a little bit further away than you'd expect, but basically we're making the place safer for everybody to come and settle here.
By taking all the cups.
Yeah, we want to make sure that nobody hurts themselves.
Father,
Yeah?
these invaders, why are they here? What do they want?
Well, nobody really knows yet. They haven't told us. But, seeing how things are going, we'll find out soon enough. And I don't think we're gonna like it.
But you and Mother will look after everyone, won't you?
That's why I have to make sure you're safe first. Then we'll have to find out exactly what we're up against. Alright, enough questions. We have to keep moving.
Yes, Father.
So I think we would probably just miss all these questions that he has and all this dialogue if we weren't spending all this time looting, like if we had gone straight up to the bastion.
Got a hand grenade.
Yeah, it looks like we got 3 hand grenades.
Nice. Just lying around.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason why I came through. Is I came through here my first time. I found so much good stuff that I felt like we had to do it in the video. And we could always do it later as well, I suppose. Don't have to do it right this second, but
Got a distillery. Gonna get our drink on.
why don't you see the top area? It's pretty nice up
Ew,
there.
I really wouldn't eat that potato salad.
Yeah, who knows how long that's been there, but it's potato salad, Jinx.
Exactly.
I feel like we gotta eat it.
I feel if you don't eat it right out the fridge, you have a good chance of diarrhea.
Yep. Mess your tummy up. Oh, I didn't know you got through here too. Alright, so we'll loot the bottom area. Yeah, everybody's got toilets. They're kind of disgusting, but
Yeah, they're pretty gross. Like, I feel like all the tidying up that you did in the other rooms, you could have, like, done something with the toilet.
I've been thinking, what if the aliens just want to live here in peace with us, and we don't understand them properly?
Dex.
Yeah, okay.
okay, so he's still asking us lots of questions. He's gonna have to wait. But again, we're gonna have another mission with him. He'll have plenty of more questions for us. What is that? Oh, garlic bread. Again, like, I don't know how long this food has been here. Clearly nobody's lived here in a long time, but...
The candles are still going, though.
Yeah, the candles are still going. There's food everywhere. I don't know why there's nobody here to tell me to stop stealing their crap. But
And who keeps their garlic bread next to their bed?
so you wake up where you have a snack,
Then
Jinx.
you have a garlic bed.
Yeah, your bed would stink.
Garlic bread bed.
We could probably run up this way.
I kind of really like those pillows and blankets that look like food.
It just make you think of the food every
Like
time
the
you go to
pizza
sleep.
pillows. I want a pizza pillow.
Oh, I think we're being attacked by something. I think that's one of the annoying critters we need to kill.
Do enemies just completely ignore the kid like he's not there?
I think so. That's what it seems like. But yeah, I haven't seen him go after him or anything. I don't even know if he has health or... I would imagine they're not going to make you, like, protect him. Nobody likes playing that
True.
escort missions where you have to protect somebody. Alright, so this is it. This is the top area. So we got a little building there. Got this area here. You already see some people here we can talk to. We got a well. So we got
This
fresh
place is
water.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That was fun. I wish we could spend more time together.
Well, I have to...
Yeah, I know. You have lots to do. But still, it'd be really great if you came to visit sometime.
Stick with Asgard. He'll look after you while I'm gone.
I'm gonna take a look around. Maybe I could find traces of the spirits Asgard was talking about.
He just wants us to
Bye,
come visit
son.
him.
Love you.
He just come visiting us.
Hug your son.
But yeah, we got chickens over here.
Oh
Well, I guess they're
my
not chickens, they're
gosh.
cave birds, but
They're adorable.
we got cave birds.
Can I snuggle one?
And I don't know if they produce eggs or anything, but yeah, they might have some eggs and some chicken. So yeah, we've already got a kind of nice setup over here, and we just got here. And then this is the very top area here.
Hey.
Good to see you, Jax. Have you thought about what you want to do next?
No. I'm still deciding what I'm going to do with you first, Dawkins.
Ah, so you know.
I don't want to talk about the past, but I just don't understand what you're doing. Why didn't you just tell me who you were from the start?
I thought it might be confusing, and I knew you had some personal business to deal with first. But now that you're done, we can finally start our work. The Skyans have a considerable head start, so we don't have much time.
Skyans. Did you come up with the name?
The alien invaders gave it to themselves. I was able to intercept some of their transmissions, which is how I know they're getting ready for the next phase of their invasion.
You can understand them?
It's not difficult. I've spent many lifetimes in the pursuit of scientific knowledge. And the language of science and mathematical algorithms is universal. The Skyans are no exception.
You have a lot of explaining to do. You sent a signal into space when you were still the hybrid, and then this strange object appears in the sky. Just what the hell did you do?
You have to understand, although I still remember much of my time as the hybrid, many of the machine's thoughts and memories were wiped out. But it appears the hybrid opened a wormhole near Magellan not long before its encounter with you.
A what?
A wormhole. A phenomenon capable of bridging time and space. And clearly our unwanted visitors used it to get here.
Right. And I guess them attacking us now is just pure coincidence.
I understand why you're angry. I would be skeptical too, but I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. I ask myself these questions every damn day, believe me. But those memories are gone. The hybrid machine is a thing of the past, and there's nothing I can do about it. We have to look forward, try to figure it all out before the Skyans overwhelm us.
Why the hell should I get mixed up in any of this?
You have no other choice, Jax. You won't be able to get rid of that alien infection without my help. And besides, how long is it since you had a good dose of Elex or mana? You don't have enough strength or magic to fight, and the infection is only making it worse. I'm the only one who can save you. I know more about this kind of disease than anyone else.
I guess you're right. We might as well work together.
Let me start by explaining exactly what's happening to you. The skyanids that bit you are highly enhanced with a purple substance not unlike our blue Elex. That's why I've taken to calling it Dark Elex. The whole thing is rather confusing, but both our blue Elex and this new purple stuff have a few things in common. They both come from a different world. And they can both cause terrible mutations while also unleashing incredible powers. But this Dark Elex is more like a disease. It's highly infectious, and once it finds a suitable host, it replicates at a rapid rate.
All right, if you know so much about these Skyans, tell me how to stop them.
They've come with a huge number of warriors and creatures to take over our planet. Harness it for their own use.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
Their formers are already operational. They're using them to pump Dark Elex into the ground. That makes the areas around these formers extremely dangerous. I wouldn't recommend approaching them without the best equipment possible and a substantial military force.
Get to the point.
In the end, that's what it boils down to. Military force and equipment. We need strong allies who will support our cause. If we are to stand a chance against the overwhelming strength of the Skyans, the Sixth Power will have to become the greatest human military force in history.
That's the best you can come up with? Brute force and military power?
That's only the beginning. We have a lot of work ahead of us, Jax. First, the bastion is going to need improvements if it's going to house a growing army. And we can't lose sight of the movements of enemy troops and their Skyanid creatures. If we see them making any significant advances anywhere, we'll have to intervene immediately. And of course, the first thing we need is a suitable faction we can form an alliance with.
When are you going to do something about my infection?
I'm already working on it. The study of Dark Elex is at the top of my agenda. We still have time. I don't believe you're going to mutate into a Skyanid creature anytime soon. And you have a strong will. If Dark Elex works anything like the blue substance we know, you stand a good chance.
Don't fuck with me. I don't want this thing to kill me just because you want to play war.
Look, it's going to take time. I need peace and quiet to conduct my research. In the meantime, you need to prepare for the coming battles with the Skyans.
Okay, let's say I start looking for an ally to join your Sixth Power.
There are so many feuds. All the factions in Magellan are at each other's throats. But the only way we can hope to defeat the Skyans is by building an army stronger than theirs. So speak to the leaders of each faction. Find out who would make the best and strongest ally. Join them, poach their warriors, or, I don't know, capture their commanding officers. I don't care how you do it. Just do whatever it takes to make the bastion as powerful as it can be. And get moving. The enemy is practically on our doorstep.
Why would any faction want to join forces with us?
The only way we can stop the Skyans' advance is with an iron will and an army of fearless warriors. But all these factions have been fighting each other as long as they can remember, so the only solution is a new central power, one that has complete autonomy and independence. As soon as the others see that humanity stands a chance against the invaders, they'll join us. It's up to you to recruit them and train them, and find your old strength. You're the only one who can pull them out of their apathy and fear. You must prepare them for the coming war. They'll be fighting to stop the total extinction of humanity. Be their hero, be their leader, their last hope of salvation. Beast of Zakor.
Don't call me that. It's ancient history, and it isn't true anymore.
And yet, people still talk about your fight with the hybrid, about what you did in the war against the Alps. You might be an outsider to them now, but they'll learn to trust you again.
You're a fucking hypocrite, you know that? Like you had nothing to do with the hybrid.
I'm weak and I'm burnt out. And the machine that controlled me back then doesn't exist anymore. It's your willpower that saved us all from the hybrid. And you still have it, just as strong as it ever was. So go out there, convince them to fight with us against the Skyans, and do it before it's too late.
Improvements for the bastion? What kind of improvements exactly?
Well, the first thing we need to do is clear the surrounding area of anything dangerous. We can't take the next step with those things hounding us all the time.
Is that all?
You're the expert in killing things. I'm sure you can handle it.
About the military forces of the other factions. Kaya, the powerful berserker mage, is gathering her troops in the borderlands of Tavar, ready to protect the land from potential dangers.
The Berserkers were never particularly adept at foreign policy. Okay. However, we still can't say which faction would be most effective as an ally. We need to get more information about the other factions. Just don't make me wait too long.
Alright, so
The world is at stake.
it's an RPG, so they're very long-winded, as you'd expect.
Apparently there's a draft up in this castle. His dress was blowing all over the damn place.
Was it? I didn't even notice that. But yeah, he said it's super easy to translate their language, an alien language. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. It's really strange that he was able to learn it so easily and act like it was no thing, but you would think learning an alien language would be. But yeah, this is the jetpack bench. I don't think we have the ability to get anything right now. No, our intelligence is not high enough. You are so gated when it comes to the attributes that you're incredibly limited on what all you can do until you start leveling up and putting those points into attributes. And even then you're going to be blocked from doing certain things because you can only have so much attributes, of course. This is the lab bench. Need a recipe to brew a potion, so we can't even access that yet. Found some chewing gum. But yeah, that's essentially the gist, guys. That's the gist of the game, from my understanding, is we're trying to oppose these aliens, and we need to create an alliance to do so. So we're going to pick one faction to ally with. And I assume we're going to kind of go to all the different factions and learn about them. Kind of like how we did with the first game.
Them first,
yeah.
Before you learn about them.
Yeah, so you can figure out which one fits you best.
Is it true you're going to rebuild the bastion? Can I come with you?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Oh, come on. I won't go wandering off. I promise.
And what if we're attacked by wild animals?
You'll take care of me. Come on. Please?
Okay, but do exactly what I tell you.
Yeah. I'll be as quiet as a mouse and keep my head down.
Stay close behind me, okay?
Alright, so this is the mission, many questions. And we need to
Interesting.
mark this in our log so we can see these critters we need to kill. Which is the spring cleaning. We have 5 annoying critters we have to kill. We've already killed 2 of them. And this will mark it for us so we can easily find those. Which will probably be the last thing we're able to do in this episode is get those 3 monsters killed.
I love how Dawkins is like a scientist and an intellect. You're like, what can we use to defeat these things? And he's like, dudes.
Manpower.
Dudes.
Weapons. It just kind of seems strange that we're listening to this guy, right? Like, he's apparently the bad guy, right? And I know he's in a machine, and supposedly it was controlling him in some
Just 'cause
form
you're
or fashion.
a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
But it just seems strange that we're going to build this huge power base here for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're going to make it all strong and powerful here, and I don't know.
We're gonna help him build his machine.
Like, I would be super surprised if he doesn't betray us, right? It seems like he's got to betray us.
I don't know. I kind of got a good feeling about him.
I mean, maybe. You think maybe he just wants to do good and make up for his... Let's turn that off. Make up for his mistakes in the past.
I think so.
So we can now upgrade our bow, because this is the ranged weapon workbench. So we can go ahead and turn this into a better bow, though it doesn't look like we have that option. We do have the option to do the damage shotgun, though. And it doesn't change the attribute, so you're just making it better. So there's real no reason not to, from my understanding. Other than unless you're going to sell these.
True.
But yeah, we have gotten a better shotgun. Not that we can use it. We just don't have the dexterity nor the strength. Which I don't know why you got to be so strong and dexterous to use a shotgun. I mean, I've seen...
Strong, sure.
I've seen children use shotguns.
I mean, yeah, but...
So we can't use the armor press. We don't have blueprint. I was surprised we couldn't do anything with the bow over there on the ranged weapon because we have 3 of those bows. Maybe we just can't improve it.
Like, it's just really hard to smush 3 bows together.
Alright, so these are all the stations. Also, again, I think, you know, that one of these places is our place. Because it looks like it is. I think it's the one up there at the top. Or at least I'm claiming it is mine.
Yeah, it's like, where do we sleep?
I think it's up here. Like right above his lab. Again, it's just,
So
it
we
looks
can
like
keep
the
an eye
place
on him.
that the commander would be. I'm going to pick all this crap up. Again, lots and lots of stuff to pick up here.
Beer and energy drinks.
I'll probably end up selling most of this. I can't see us needing all this. So yeah, if you just go up here, it's a pretty nice little area, which is, again, why I claimed it for myself.
Some people just like to make...
Yeah, it's got all the stations to work in. I mean, maybe this is his, I don't know. It is above his place, but there's no stairs that go down to him, so it makes me think that this is like somebody else's place.
Or
Which
just
is
everyone
mine.
has a jetpack.
And we got this big old double bed over here.
Oh,
Look at that. Clearly I killed
where
that.
the magic happens.
So yeah, I think this is our place. I'm claiming it anyway. Unless somebody else takes it.
Like, you've already done put your feet all over it.
Yeah, all
It's
over the
yours
bed.
now.
They took the honey.
And there's honey.
There's honey, so you know it's ours. They set it up for me. Yeah, you got all the workbenches here. Not all of them. I think it might be missing 1 or 2.
There's another, like, Elex stone or whatever.
Where?
To the right.
Over here?
In the window.
Oh, just walked right by that. You take a bath here.
No.
The water's already in there. It's probably cold. Need to get them to warm it up first for us.
This is a nice kitchen.
Yeah, and you can cook right here too, rather than using one of the fireplaces. Guess
Is
we'll go and
that
do that.
kitchen rat?
Yes.
Oh, snap.
Kitchen rat, Jinx. We ain't eating no alley rat here. It's kitchen rat.
Oh, why are you smoking?
Are we? I mean, we were just breathing and it was cold. I mean,
And why are you running around in a tank top?
that's a good question. We got more toilet paper, Jinx. You're worried about us not having any toilet paper
Yeah,
for
because you sold it all.
our butthole, but we're good to go.
This is a really nice place. I
Yeah,
like it.
that's why I was saying it's got to be ours, right?
I mean, yeah, it's ours now.
Yeah, I'm claiming it. Found more garlic bread and more potato salad.
Had my reasons.
I don't know why he's flying in here.
Save the world if you could.
Really?
Yeah, you got a little, like, work area. Lots of books to read. Although I don't feel like Jax reads much, but...
Maybe he does.
Cool.
Yeah, we have most of the stuff we need. And then also,
Well,
there's a thing here. Where is it?
I want to be just like you.
Yeah, here, a puzzle where you can put puzzle pieces. And what's interesting is I actually had a puzzle piece. And when I played this at first, I don't know where I got it, but I had a puzzle piece and was able to put it in there. So that's another reason why I think this is our crib, because the puzzle pieces go there.
True.
It makes me think that's ours.
Gotta do your puzzles.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure where I found that puzzle piece, but clearly we didn't find it this time. He just loves flying everywhere.
I mean, I would too.
If I had a jetpack. I'm, like, really disappointed that I don't have a jetpack.
Yeah, like we were promised jetpacks and flying
yeah.
cars.
Yeah, I remember the Jetsons and stuff. Like, I thought that would surely be a 2020, 2021, somewhere around there, we'd have jetpacks and flying
guess
cars.
you technically probably could buy one.
Well, yeah, they do have those jetpacks, but they're not like the jetpacks we're using right here. Or that you've seen in the sci-fi movies. Oh, and he shot some spittle at us.
Boogers.
Or boogers, yeah. Perhaps boogers.
It's allergy season.
Oh, there we
I
go.
don't feel bad for the little guy.
With those teeth? Look at him. You want that nibbling on you, Jinx?
I mean, anything can be made a friend.
So we actually did level up. I thought we might have. I felt weaker than I was the first time I went through this. So we actually do have a level up. So we might want to take a look at where we want to put those points. So if we want to be able to use that shotgun, we need a lot more dexterity and strength. That's not happening anytime soon. There's a shield here, but again, not enough constitution and strength to be able to utilize it. The next sword, we could probably get that. 2 more points into the dexterity and 5 more points into strength would get us that. But we also need constitution for more health.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can wear armor-wise? This would give us health, but we'd have to replace the strength modifier that we already have here. So yeah, I guess we'll put it into strength, and we'll do dexterity again. Alright, excellent. So we'll do a lot more damage both with melee and ranged weapons. And we'll be able to equip this sword here. There we go, beautiful. So we'll put that right there. And we're now using the simple blade over the simple sword with about 4 more damage.
No.
Now, unfortunately, I was going to go kill these last 2 creatures here, but I think it is actually the end of the episode here. So what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and save it here, and then we'll pick up next episode by killing the last 2 critters, which looks like they're down there.
That's a nice place. Kind of weird water flow, but...
Look at these waterfalls. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful area to have a base or fort or whatever. And it's nice.
You just gotta worry about your toddlers walking off the
Yeah,
cliff.
true. Can't let them play with the cave birds. They may come down here and fall off or whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.